Betts.
The runner at first with one gone in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A ball and two strikes.
Now you can tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's your first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a neck-high fastball that time. Baez breaks from first. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Line towards center field. Bradley patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Baez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it, and there's out number 2. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. fouled off. I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is... Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Xander Bogaerts is on deck, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. On to first, a double play. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. Striding in, Sandy Leon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to...
Well, the play's been made, and that... Into the box, Ian Happ. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Curveball that catches the inside corner. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Back goes Martinez into the bleachers and gone. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball stays a little high that time. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1 out, nobody on. Splitter, 2-2. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
2 balls and a strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy.
Second baseman, Daniel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is pulled into right. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now at the plate, Nate Eovaldi, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now batting, Javier Baez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Martinez. And that's the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. High in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Now here's the pitch.
Bryant.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Happ moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped at the plate. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He drew a base on balls his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it, and he'll throw against his body to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored in infield single. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now, looking to make it 3 straight. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases. First delivery to him on the way. Right back to him on the mound. And the throw to first will be in time. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bogarts is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Happ drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: home or strikeout or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. High pop up. Betts calls for it. 2 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. In the air to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. So here now is the pitcher, Nate Eovaldi, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1-1 to the Boston pitcher. In there, 1-2 now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Ready once again, Mookie Betts was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Benintendi leads off first with 1 away. 2-1 now to Mookie.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only: get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 3-0 offering. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And the count will be full. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. Through first and hustling for second. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So striding forward now, Kyle Hendricks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate.
And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Rafael Devers. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The next 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball one. And there's a base hit on the line. Rizzo will head for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Now a bluff to second as he wheels and fires to third instead. The tag gets one. The tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Ian Happ, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Turned on down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, decided. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nate Eovaldi, who comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Eduardo Nunez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and the throw to first in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Edwards is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Popped high in the air. Bryant is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time.
Number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 70.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Leading up for the Cubs, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilson Contreras is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Chasing after it is Bradley. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Carl Edwards Jr. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. High pop-up. Moreland shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Mitch Moreland.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hal will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First offering on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Bradley, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He was a ground-out victim last time up, and that one just missed outside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he's called out on a close play at third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. Pomerantz, a native of Tennessee, who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into it.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Xander Bogaerts, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back and it's 1-1. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Zobrist on the move. He's got it 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. On his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple.